not to be outdone, and I'll be reading super chats throughout the show, Brandon Johnson, they said, listen, guys, listen. We know that crime is rampant. We understand that people are getting shot walking their dogs down the street. We know that you can't go outside and you can't breathe. You can't even go outside in Chicago and breathe in the cold air without a bullet whizzing past your head. But you know what we want? Hey, Eric Daniels, you know what they said that they wanted? $70 million more. And what do they want it for? More migrant money. I'm not making this up. I know that y'all think that it's crazy, but these are y'all leaders. You know, when I had a conversation, not this past Monday, not the one that just happened last night, but the Monday before, and the people was trying to hold the church accountable. And I said, y'all don't even hold the people accountable that you already paying. You're paying for your alderman. You're paying for your mayor. You're paying for your police force. You're paying for the treasurers. You're paying for the city council members. You're paying for all of these people to be working on your behalf. You're paying for the sanitation. You're paying for this. You're paying for that. And you're getting nothing. You're getting nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. You don't participate in the voting process. You don't participate in the thing that's best for you. You paying for the schools. You paying for the superintendent. You paying for the teachers. You paying for the police force. You paying for the EMS. You're paying for infrastructure and services, good water. You're paying for everything. Cement workers, people that fill the potholes, all of that. And you don't even know who the people are that you need to go through in order to serve. You don't even hold accountable the people that you pay your taxes to, and they raise them without any kind of problems whatsoever. Y'all go into these meetings and y'all cry out, and you got immigrants and people that are here legally, and they say, I don't want people to come and build the city and take out all of the resources that we got going on here. And then they speak Spanish, and they give it to you in English and they Spanish, and they say, blah, 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 blah. And they do all of this stuff, right? And they finesse you over and over and over and over again, and you never learn a lesson. And y'all say, hey, we just gonna keep on voting the way that we gonna vote. I laugh at you. And I laugh at you. And I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious to see you suffer in your own city because this is the thing that you created for yourself. And then they come, listen, I'll show you. Shout out to the happy girl. I'm definitely going to be reading that super chat shortly. I'll show you. You want me to show you? You want me to show you? Okay, let me show you what's happening in Chicago. You don't believe that fat meat is greasy. Shout out to the happy girl. I'm going to be reading that super chat shortly. You don't believe fat meat greasy. And so I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what happens in your city in the daytime and the nighttime. And then I'm going to show you what your politicians going to do as a result of it. Watch this. You don't believe it? Watch it.
Now we turn to breaking news. A 21-year-old woman is in the hospital this morning after a shooting in Uptown.
CBS 2's Mugo Digwe is live at the scene with what we are learning from police at this hour. Good morning, Mugo.
Yeah, good morning to you both. So we are on Sunnyside Avenue this morning. This is a residential area. Chicago police say the woman was on the sidewalk walking her dog when she was shot. Take a look at this video because we saw Chicago police officers in the area after the shooting investigating, using flashlights basically to search for evidence. The shooting happened just after 12:30 this morning. Again, the 21-year-old woman was walking her dog on the sidewalk when a silver sedan pulled up. Police say someone in that sedan then fired shots at the woman. She was hit in her leg and rushed to St. Francis Hospital, but we're told she is expected to recover. Right now,
the police is out there walking with the flashlight. Mugo can't get no sleep. Mugo, whatever her name is, look, the police got the flashlight on. Hey, let's find the bullets with our iPhones. Let's see what's going on out here. Woman goes outside to walk her dog. Man just come back. Hit her in the leg. Ah! Dog is barking. Everybody just dying. Mugo can't get no sleep. That's why she's so stressed out. Y'all got this woman with veins all popping out of her neck. She don't know what to say no more. She talking all day, talking all night. In Chicago, from site to site, space to space, place to place. Y'all gonna run Mugo tired. She's tired, boss. Mugo, what else we got out here in these streets?
Certainly a frightening experience for longtime Odyssey.
The other black man. Remember him? Remember the other black man? He out here running the streets too. Him and Mugo. Where we going next, Mugo? Where we going next, Mugo?
Patrons, their bartenders, and managers, they tell me in 25 years they've never seen crime like this. They have surveillance video of the shooter being inside not even 4 minutes before 2 people are shot, one of them critically wounded.
It's an isolated incident that we had no control over.
Witnesses say a man was sitting at the bar. The gunman walks in and eventually hits the man in the head with a bottle. He then begins shooting. But no argument, nothing. It didn't seem like there was a commotion before any of this.
I guess he walked in, you could hear them pass words back and forth, and then he just started shooting.
Wonder if it was over
Taking the
guacamole.
victim away on a stretcher. He was shot 3 times in the chest. This security guard was shot in the leg. This woman was cut by glass.
Jesus
Friday
Christ.
around 11 p.m. at the Odyssey Tavern, 211 East Garfield. About 30 patrons were inside at the time. Witnesses recall hearing more than 10 gunshots.
First of all, if you go into any establishment, let me show you something.
Were inside at the time.
Look at that door. Look at that door. That's a house door. That's the front door to your grandmama's house right there. That is the front door to your grandmother's house right there. If you go up to a bar and the front door look like the back door to your grandmother's house, and you probably in the wrong place to be, buddy. Yeah, it's some unsavory activity that could possibly hurt you. Look at it. That's grandmama's house. No, that's the door to the bar. One way in, one way out. Everybody getting shot. Mamas dying, babies flying, glass landed in the baby's head. He got shot in the chest 3 times. Other man got the ricochet bullet. Man, get out of here with this nonsense.
This is recall hearing more than 10 gunshots.
I wasn't coming. I'm 56 years old. Why would I work somewhere where I felt scared? It's home. We feel safe. We have fun. We have a good time.
Not in Chicago.
It's family.
The Odyssey is home to many educators and law enforcement. Sources say the victim and gunman know each other and that the shooter had been seen at the bar previously. Jackie Welch, who's managed Odyssey for 7 years now, says it was an isolated incident and they plan to increase security protocols.
Now with blinds like that, you ain't. Who gonna do the security? Didn't y'all just hear what he said? It said the security got shot. He shot the security guard too. He came in there, hit my man over the head with the bottle. Bing! Old girl was outside getting her dog shot. Hit him over the head. Hit him with the ooh-op shebang. Let loose on the security guard. Ricocheted over at the lady over on the side. We gonna increase security. What y'all gonna do? Turn the blinds over? Look at the blinds. The blinds is from the crib. The door is from the crib. Everything is bad in Chicago. Businesses is failing. People getting their dogs shot. All of that. Meanwhile, Chicago, Brandon Johnson said, we will not, under any circumstances. And I need you to hear me clearly. And I don't want you to misconstrue my words. Okay? I don't want you to misconstrue my words. What we're going to do in Chicago is we're going to leave no migrant, undocumented worker behind. In addition to giving them healthcare services, we're giving them schooling. We're contacting the archdiocese. And we're expeditiously, mathematically, meticulously combing through to understand every single opportunity that we can ensure they get a work permit. Now we know that the Biden administration is going to have a fundraising event here, and because of that, I and my administration are planning on visiting Biden before he leaves. Now, we know that we've went to Washington. Everything that we've done, it's fallen on ears that are deafened, not deaf ears, ears that are deafened. Okay? And I need the media and all the churches and the constituents and everybody and everybody that's and everybody and everybody that supports what we Oh, this is like a horrible movie that we in. I would think that I was in a dream if it wasn't so profitable. Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Let's see listen, hear it for yourself. Hear it for yourself.
But Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson is now ready to agree to a deal with the state and county. He is now getting ready to ask Chicago Alderman to approve $70 million more for the migrant crisis.
Hear it for yourself. After giving themselves raises and promotions, not balancing the budget because they knew it was going to be wrong. We said that the budget was going to be wrong. And now he plans to go and ask Chicago Alderman for $70 million more. Listen, we're not talking about $70,000, not $7,000, not $7. $70 million more dollars on top of the hundreds of millions of dollars that they already are sourcing from the Hey, they asking an alderman like it's the alderman's money. That's your money. This is your money. Hey, alderman, can I get $70 million more of the taxpayers' money? Love C. Can I get more of Love C's money? Can I get more of their money over there? Can I get some more of your money? We don't even own our own streets, but let me get some more of your money. We're going to give it out so the migrant crisis, because we're not going to leave any migrant behind.
Alderman will be briefed on the details later on this week. Political reporter Marian Ahern was the first to report this development.
In early February, Governor Pritzker left City Hall after meeting with Tony Preckwinkle and Mayor Brandon Johnson to find a three-way funding deal for the migrant crisis. The state will be asking the General Assembly to approve $182 million. The county, $70 million. But days later, the mayor said no to the city's share of $70 million, despite initially agreeing. He defiantly would not explain wait he backed out.
So you're making an assertion that I made a promise. Were you at that meeting?
I told you that's exactly how he talks. So, wait a minute. So you're making an assertion that we made a promise. Were you at the meeting? You know, I'm tired of the media portraying this thing to be anything other than what I've described as such. So you're making an assertion, huh? You're making an assertion. You're accusing me of something that I didn't say or do. Were you at the meeting? Were you at the meeting? Listen to him. He's saying exactly what I've been telling y'all the whole time before he even got on the screen. Listen to him.
Why he backed out.
So you're making an assertion that I made a promise. Were you at that meeting?
Today, 2 months later, Chicago aldermen are being told the city will kick in its share, that $70 million.
And the fact that the governor is willing to put up some money, as well as President Preckwinkle, I think it's only right that we have the ability to put up some funding as well.
It follows a troubling pattern where the mayor's office seems to not collaborate with us, the city council, and then does something, and then we have to clean it up on the back end.
Both Alderman Conway and Villegas expect the mayor will be using COVID funds. The city, according to published reports, has used about 30% of the total $1.9 billion federal COVID funds.
I had drafted an ordinance that would allow for more city council oversight over ARPA funds. That, despite being supported by a majority of council, it was, of course, derailed to the Rules Committee.
Aldermen will be briefed Wednesday and Thursday on the mayor agreeing to now, yes, kick in the $70 million for the migrant crisis. And since the 2024 budget was already approved, this will take a separate full council vote.
And more money out of the hands of the taxpayers and given over to a bunch of people that's going to then use it irresponsibly and not do the thing that's in the best interest of the people. But as usual, like I said that I was going to do, I'm going to stay on top of it. I'm going to make sure that you guys stay informed of what's happening out in these streets. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's absolutely bad. And they running amok and they making a mockery of y'all and they making y'all look bad, and it's unfortunate.